Okay, so I wanted to do something for Mermay, but I figured why don't I edit an older drawing that I did. I did this probably 4 years ago or so. I was really new to the iPad still, and this is actually using Adobe Illustrator Draw on the iPad. But now I'm using Procreate because Procreate's the boss. Okay, so this face is absolutely horrific. So the first thing that I'm going to try to do is, I do like the colors of everything, but the shapes and everything are just all wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color here, and I'll use just a regular brush, and I'm going to I think I'm just going to redo the eyes. I don't think there's any salvaging those eyes whatsoever. Let me move the mic a little bit closer. Is that in the frame? No, it's still out. Okay. Let me get rid of this eye too, because the head shape is also all wrong. It's terrible. And this might be a little difficult with this. I think I must have brought it into Procreate and done this this whatever you call it, texture. Okay, so if her neck is going up here, there's so many issues. But I would say that that's one of the most useful things that I do nowadays, is just the ability to see when things don't look right, the ability to see when things are wrong. Well, let me get rid of these eyebrows. They're atrocious. Okay, so what can we do with this poor girl's face? I don't actually mind the lips. So the first thing I'm going to do is, behind this, I'm going to take this color, I'm going to make a layer below. So I have a layer below this, and you know what? I'm going to lower the opacity. That way I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take that color and just kind of put this color here. Just so if I delete or cut something, I don't see the background. And that's pretty much just to help my flow of work. You don't have to do that, but it's just better than having to color this in. It's hard for me to get a good read on what the face is doing if I see that. Alright, so I'm going to make a new layer above, and then I'm just going to try to work this out with a red pencil. Where's that? You know what, we'll use the Procreate pencil. Yeah, we'll use the good old Procreate pencil. Okay, so let me lower the opacity. The ear is a bit high, but I might be able to work with that. Or I might just bring it down. So I think that's a decent shaped head. At least that's a better shaped head. And also, I don't know why I gave her such, like, jacked proportions. Like, she should have more cute proportions. More round and soft proportions. Okay, so now I'm going to leave that leave this so I can see through it. I don't have to bring it back to 100% opacity. I'm going to change the ear. Let me make sure I get those lines too. I'm going to bring the ear to where I think the ear should be, which is about here. And now I'm going to change the mouth. I'm going to bring the nose with it, although I don't really like that nose. But I'm going to move the mouth here. And I think we're just going to get rid of the nose. So I'm going to bring this opacity back up. It looks horrendous. Okay, so I'm going to go to my colors underneath. And I'm going to build up the colors so I don't get confused. Okay. And I'm going to use that same color, and I'm just going to color over. Is that a good idea? You know what? I'll just erase this. I'm going to erase her face. Oh, I know what I did. I'm going to merge this down. And just erase that. Might as well go ahead and erase this too. I'll probably wind up having to get rid of all this texture, but that's okay. Okay, that's actually not bad. So now we have two colors here, so I'm just going to make everything one color. Okay. I'm going to put the nose on a separate layer, so I'm going to select that and then cut and paste. Get that out of here. I'll just color this in. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing to the mouth, I think. Cut and paste. And I'm just going to color this in. That way I don't have to go back and forth. And I can just move this around as I need. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So what do I want to do next? I think I'm just going to fix up her body. I'm going to do it on a layer on top. It's not bad. Get rid of all these lines. Get rid of any offending details. And I might just redo the little octopus and her hands. I think I have to redo them. It's cute, but it's not going to look right. There's too much wrong with the body here for it to really look right. So, merge this down. So I think I'm just going to erase it. I mean, it's nice when you don't have to, when you can keep most of the art, but You know, it just looks so bad. I might be able to keep her body part, but there's also a lot of issues here. I do like the color, but there might be just too many issues here. So I'm just gonna make an executive decision and get rid of a lot of this. I like those pineapples. Getting creative out here. But you know what? We'll make new pineapples. Nice texture, but we'll have to make new texture. And sometimes, you know, that's just the way it is. Playing is loud. Get rid of all this. I'll get rid of the flower as well. So I'm pretty much back to nothing, huh? That elevated quickly. Alright, let's see if I can do a quick sketch of her holding this little octopus. I'm gonna make the octopus here. So her arm would be around here. Something like this. Make the other arm. I actually don't have to put much of the other arm or the other hand because she's a bit, you know, this shoulder should be in line with the other one, so it's actually can actually fix the drawing underneath. Okay, so yeah, so her other arm should be about here, and we'll just make I should look at a picture of a little octopus too. I mean, I know what they look like, but you never really know what they look like. It's hard to remember what they look like. Okay, so it's the two big eyes and then that big sack that's like around the back. Okay, so let's make some eyes here. There's two round things, and then there's the big sack that goes around the back. Okay. And her body, let's see, the hips would be around here. Make a decent shape. Let's move all of this up. Okay, so her back would be around here, so That's not bad, actually. Just want to get those nice curves. Sounds weird, but just that nice flow. Like fish have that nice flow about them. And this actually might look better. Let's see. Whoops. This might look better if she's holding it up a little bit more. So then I can see a little bit more of her. It's not bad. Can make his little eyes like looking up at her. Okay, so let me work on these hands. Her hands are still a little big. So arms would be here. Thumb is a little big. Let's see if I can just make this smaller. Okay. Just erase some of this. Make them even smaller. It's not bad. I'll probably have to fix it later on, but I think that might be pretty good for now. And also the little suckers is also going to come into play. It would be cute to put a mouth, but I just don't think that you just can't see their mouths, so I think I'll have to just not put it. And I can always change the eyes to make it a little cuter. He's a little big, but that's okay. I can make her other hand around here or so. It's not bad. Okay, so for the eyes, this is the head here. Well, this would be the head. Now for this, I just want to kind of build out the shape of the face. That'd be a good spot for the nose, I think. I'm gonna have to do this a million times because whenever I do humans or like faces and stuff and I don't do them in a certain order, then they look really bad. It's not bad. Let's see. But how can I make it better? I don't want to settle for just like not bad. Make the mouth a little smaller. Let me get rid of these. No, let me keep those lines. Okay, so how about let me sort of block out the muzzle area. See if that helps me. That's way too high. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm tripping. Let me try to get all this work back onto the right layer. Cut and paste. Drag all this up. And I'll merge that. Let me just erase this little bit here. Actually, I kind of want her smiling a little bit more. I think that's doesn't really look great. The fact that she's not smiling enough. But I might be able to just use liquify. That's a little bit better. It's not bad. It's kind of hard to see with all these lines, so let me get rid of them. Sometimes my work gets really messy, so I just have to like clean it up. Because sometimes you can kind of confuse yourself that something looks terrible, but it's just too messy to kind of see what you're doing. Okay, so now I can actually see the head again, which looks terrible. So let's see. It's actually not bad. Oops. I have to be careful also not to rely on what I already have as her skin. To be very careful and conscious of that. It looks better. But I have to make sure I put this. Oh, I keep doing that. I'll lock this. I keep drawing on the wrong layers. It's an issue. That looks better, but now that mouth is a little weird. With those teeth. Okay, so let me unlock the mouth. I better not draw on this layer once I make this adjustment. That's kind of cute. Okay, so let me see if I can make a little more of a smile with her. I almost did it. Luckily I was on the erase. So in order to do that, I want to make it look like her cheek is up a little bit. I kind of like it the way it was. Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to make a different mouth. So which one do we like better? I kind of like this one better. I just think it's cuter. Did my Amazon package get delivered? Oh, shit. Sorry, I get sidetracked. I'm getting some tools so I can sand the backyard table and make it look nice again, because it looks bad now. Alright, let me bring this up to where my other sketch was, if it lets me. And I'm going to fix this eye. Okay, it's about even there. It's actually not too terrible, but it just looks weird to me. I think it's just not round enough. That looks good. I'm going to fix this eye so it's... Make sure it's matching. Yeah, I like that. So what I'm going to do is... She needs some headroom, some headspace. So I'm going to just give her a little more forehead, and then we can redo the hair. And just for now, we can, so she doesn't look absolutely crazy, I'll just help her out. And wait a minute, why is that? Am I on the wrong layer? Oh no, I'm meant to be below. Okay. Something like that. She's gonna have puffy, sort of wavy hair. So we'll just use that as a placeholder. So she's not looking too crazy, because I had her looking crazy, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, so for the octopus, he needs cuter eyes. So let me erase these. Okay, so let's make... those aren't cute either, I don't think. Gastropods? Are they gastropods? I think they're gastropods. It does take some work to get them as cute as they can look. Oh, I know what might make him cuter. I have to kind of give the impression that he has cheeks. Okay, so this eye might be a little tricky. Okay, now I have to match the eyeball. That's really important. Okay, now what about someone? And I gotta leave some space for the eyebrows being up, because that makes it look, it's important with making him look friendly and cute. It's not bad. That's not bad. I might have to raise the cheeks up a little bit. Let's see. So that's pretty cute. I can actually make this one a little bit higher. I just want to make sure that they match. And you want to make these cheeks nice and plump. There we go. That looks a bit weird. It's kind of nice when you can sort of fake a mouth. But I think if the drawing is up a little high, so I don't think it actually works. I actually like how I drew this, so I'll put that over here. I don't want to waste any of the drawing. So now I'm just fixing it up because I think it'd be good to go over the whole thing. I don't think this should be like a, I don't think it should be like a elephant. I think it needs to be more, yeah. More flat. I gotta get rid of this little tiny thing right there. It's bugging me. Okay. And this shouldn't go all the way up to the nose. That's just a line to guide me. I'm going to erase her hand for now because it's a little confusing. I want to be able to see all of the details of the octopus because her hands are secondary to the octopus when it comes to where the octopus is. And I want to make sure when I do the line work that the octopus is drawn nicely, neatly. Okay, that's good for her hand. His little tentacle can be like wrapped around. I think that looks alright. I think I'm pretty happy with that. And it's pretty clear, which is the important part. And this can actually be flatter here. Now I just want to make this nice and round and simple. Oops. Yeah, so for the rest of it, I just want it to be nice and flowy and kind of simplified as much as possible. I still have a slight issue with this. I'm going to make them very like ribbony and flowy. But I don't want them to be too... There we go, that's better. That's not bad. So let me try a different mouth. Only because I might want her to be a little more... It's a little too close to her. So we have that one. We have this one. I think the happier one wins. Okay. I like this one, but there's something off about it still. So I'm going to redo it. Not sure what, but... That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Let me just fill this out just so I can see it when I'm doing my drawing. I want to make sure I can see where her cheek is. Okay, now let's sort of just rough in some hair. I like the hair shape. I don't know how long I want to make her hair. That's good for now. I can always figure it out later on, and we'll put something else in there, like a, you know, like a big flower here or something like that. I'll do it a different color just so. Make a nice flower, something in there like that. I think that'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna come back later. I'll do the line work, and yeah, we'll finish it up. We'll do line work, and I'll color her in, and we'll go from there, because this is probably already way too long. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.